Campanera, Celso Piña en programación aquí en La Movida, 1480 AM. Buenos días.
A day spent listening to Madison's Spanish language radio station, La Movida, starts with Luis Montoto in the morning.
Cuando faltan escasos 10 minutitos.
I want the music to be positive, inspirational, motivational. That's what I want.
In the afternoon, Lupita Montoto is on the air.
I like more like rock and pop music.
In between, you'll hear them together, talking with leaders of Madison's Latino community or local officials about issues important to their listeners.
Centro serves as our eyes and ears in the community.
It will be fair to say La Movida is the Montotos, and the Montotos are La Movida.
We did a great partnership. We complement each other.
People say, you work with your wife? How do you guys get along? I wouldn't want it any other way. And honestly, it's the best thing for me. That was my dream, and that's what I've always wanted to do.
It was also Luis's dream to run a radio station.
Guillermo Ramos. Guillermo, buenos días.
Something he convinced his wife to believe in after persuading her to marry him.
My husband is a very persistent man. After 9 months that we met, we got married. A week after we got married, we moved to Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin, Luis had a cleaning job set up. But back home in the border country of Texas, his work as a musician had led to radio work he started looking for right away.
He came to Madison and he started searching at the dials and see if there's any Spanish station.
With no existing Spanish radio station in the region, the Montotos set out to invent one. First by paying for weekend airtime on a small rural station, then finding an audience.
Where we went to Walmart, and I always had flyers in my back pocket, and that's how we got the word out. You know, went to Walmart, went to the Mexican stores, went to church. ¿Habla español? Sí, tenga.
During this time, Madison's Catholic Multicultural Center became a second home for Luis and Lupita.
These are called flashcards.
They helped us out with Lupita, her English. She didn't know English because she just come from Mexico when we got married. So she went to take English classes there. I didn't have any computer skills. I went to the CMC to learn computers. The first logo that I created for La Movida was done on the CMC computers.
Lupita had studied business in Mexico, and those skills came in handy in signing advertisers eager to reach the area's growing Latino population. But La Movida also needed on-air talent.
Lupita was reluctant to get into radio. So when we first started doing radio, I said, I know how I'm going to introduce Lupita to radio. So I sat her in the chair, board hopping right at the board. I said, look, this is microphone 1, these are the phone lines. I said, I'll be right back. I'm going to the restroom.
And of course, he didn't come back that soon that he said it takes him like 10 minutes. So I did what he says. I pull up the channel, and then that song ends, and then I said, what are you going to do next? So I turn on the mic and start talking, like natural, like, hey, how you guys doing? And this is Lupita.
That's how I introduced her. I, threw her into the swimming pool, if you know what I mean.
So like a month later, I told Luis, I want to have my own show.
After only a few years with their weekend broadcast, La Movida caught the attention of Midwest Family Broadcasting. The company runs many stations in the state and wanted to add Spanish language radio.
And now that the Latino community has grown in South Central Wisconsin, so has the station.
La Movida has been a success with its audience, but Luis and Lupita were surprised to be recognized in 2015 by their broadcasting peers.
Station of the Year goes to WLMV AM La Movida.
The Wisconsin Broadcasters Association awarded it Station of the Year in the large market music category.
I come in for a very humble roots, for a very, very far, far away from here, and I never thought in my life that this journey will be reality. So thanks to my husband, my kids, thank you, Michelle, and thank you, everyone, for this wonderful night. Thank you.
It's not only in award speeches that the Montotos remember their roots. the Catholic Multicultural Center remains very important to them.
Going there, it makes me remember how we came here, how we started here. I mean, we were receiving all of the services, the English, the computer, sometimes food pantry. But then 2 years later, we were giving them back. We were volunteers. We were helping other families.
They continue their support through an annual fundraising radiothon in December around the Day of Our Lady of Guadalupe, a traditional Mexican holiday.
We are more than happy to do that because that's the place that opened the doors for us.
I know Luis and Lupita are not the first couple that comes to Madison, Wisconsin to grow, to thrive, to be successful. I want that organization, I want that building to still be here to help other couples.
And Luis and Lupita can also share the example of their own story.
So we dream big.
It takes guts, it's hard work, and it's dedication, having faith in yourself.
Keep dreaming, thinking about something, that one day that dream can come true.